Morning, guys. Welcome to CBC Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. Okay, let me see now. Well, last week I did Dreams of Dragons and Dragon King, and I was colouring in Golem. Grollop. Sorry, Grollop. I was colouring in Grollop, and I decided to finish him offline because I wasn't sure where I was going with him, and he's okay, I suppose. I brought him to life, but anyway, there he is. He's all done. So there's only one part video for him, so that's all done. And I used watercolour for the base, and then I went over with Prismacolor and a bit of Posca here and there. And I also used a bit of Coloro just for a bit of bling in a couple of places on him for his warts, I suppose. Anyway, he's done. So that's that. And the other one I did was Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Gusa. And she liked my picture on Instagram, so that was really good. I love it when the artists like your picture. Anyway, I'm pleased with how this turned out. And I used Derwent Coloursoft and Derwent drawing pencils for this one. Hi, Rain. So anyway, that's that one done. And I'm quite pleased with how that one turned out. So it's pretty cool. So today, I thought I would just play in the ink house. No particular page. I just thought I'd play around, use some distress inks. There's just a couple I've done. I like this one. That'll be pretty good. And I was playing with this one the other day. Got a little bit of that one done, so I might continue with that one. And I think the only other one I've done in this book is this one, which I did 11th of January 2020 and got this one done. So that's that one. Anyway, the cat wants to go out, of course. That's always the way. Would you like to go outside? Anyway, so I got some pablos out. Thought I'd use pablos with this because I think, if I remember rightly, I used pablos on this. Yeah, for me, having my pencils banded, I don't like it. I don't miss my art display, but I don't like my pencils banded. Anyway, we'll see how we go. My mind's ticking over about what I can do. Bring that in a bit closer. Just looking at that on the screen. Okay, so I was using distress ink. Sorry about the chair, as always. I'm not sure which one I was using, actually. Was it the other one? Getting a bit ratty now, so it might be time to change soon. Hey, B. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you had a good week. Cat got hold of this. He's so funny. I was cleaning out on the alfresco yesterday, and one of the solar lights isn't working properly, so I took it off the spike and put it on the ledge to hopefully get it some sun, and it's still not working. But anyway, the spike was on the veranda, and of course he spotted it. I thought he'll end up playing with that, and he did. And he knocked it off the veranda, and I was like, I should get that off him. Thought, oh, I'll be right, as long as he doesn't pick it up and carry it under the house. Well, he didn't. So he dropped it down the drain instead. And luckily, there's sort of like it's in a goes into the drain, but there's a grid on top of it, and then there's a flat area around the pipe. And he didn't drop it in there, thank goodness. He dropped it beside, so I managed to lift the grid up and get it out. I knew I should have grabbed that off him grabbed it before he played with it. But anyway, that was fun. Ground espresso is what I'm just going to use here. So I'm just playing around, and Drysdale markets are on today or something, and I went hard and thought, oh, maybe I'll just stream for an hour and go and have a look at the market and see what it's like. A few others in the community are going. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see how we go. I might not. Yeah, oops. That's what I thought too. I knew I should have got it before he played with it. But luckily, anyway, I got it out, so that's all right. So I'm doing colours down the bottom, and because of it's water, the tide goes up and down and all that sort of thing. So I made it a bit grubby around the bottom with just a little bit of green as well. So the water's been rising and receding. So I thought I'd do that. And just a bit of colour here and there. But I got out the pablos just for some detail here and there. Make it a bit murky and look a bit like dirty, and I'm not putting too much on, just a bit of colour. And of course I'll do all the finer detail with the pablos, but yeah, just thought I'd put some colour in here and there. But this is not a big book, so it'd be nice if I complete this book in my lifetime. I'm still waiting for the other two Forest Girls to turn up. I know Christmas is coming on and everything, and there's 15, 20 days to get to Australia, but yeah, it's been a while now, and it's like, where are they? Bit of brushed corduroy. I saw somewhere distress inks have been discontinued or something. I'm not sure if that's right. I can't remember where I saw that before. Oh, I hope not. So a bit of brushed corduroy. Yes, I hope that's not true. And then my head's spinning around, and it's like, oh, I really want to go to IKEA as well. So I got a quote for some fake grass. Yeah, this is a good one. My neighbour across the road, Lynn, got a guy to come and do a quote for fake grass out the back of her place. Anyway, he came and gave her a quote, and then she said, well, my neighbour, meaning me, I wanted a quote as well. So he come over and he had a bit of a look, and he said, oh, you'll be up for about 1,800. I was like, that's a bit of a rip-off, because the guy up from us, Norm, he's got a reasonably sized area, and this was 1,500. And I thought, no, that's not right, because my area is pretty small. No, 1,800. And I spoke to Lynn, and she got quoted 1,800 as well, and hers is more of just a square, whereas mine's like more of a rectangle shape. And it's like, yeah, and I think, I think he's ripping us off. And then Walshy came past, and Lynn said to him, 1,800, you reckon that's ripping us off? And Walshy went, yeah. So, looking for my grey. Weathered wood. Anyway, he said, yep. And I thought, no, he can stick that. So she got the guy that did some other gardening stuff for her. And he quoted her 650, and he come and looked at mine. He said 700, and I thought, yep, that'll do. That is absolutely crazy. 1,800, and we got quoted by the other guy. $700, $650 for Lynn, $700 for me. Just like nearly 3 times as much. That's ridiculous. Rip off. Anyway, I've been waiting 2 months for a package from Canada from Christine Karen. Yeah, taken a while, aren't they? I love this book. Oh, so do I, right? It's a good book. That is a good book, and I haven't played in it for a while, and I had a couple of other books going through my head as well, and it's like, well, no, it'd be nice to get this book done in my lifetime. At least that'd be one. But Ink House is very popular. It's a lovely book. So, is everyone else working on anything? Or are you just chilling out? I just want some grey in here, but really lightly. I missed your stream Friday, B. I had to get a couple of things done in the morning. And neighbour across the road, Wendy, was taking Lynn out for lunch for her birthday, which was a couple of weeks ago, down a local pub. So we went and sat down at the pub, which is right on the beach. We got outdoor settings there, like picnic tables, big like bench tables. So we sat out there and had nice lunch, really good. I had a good old chicken parma. Wendy had battered flathead, I think it was, chips and salad. Lynn had pork and apple rissoles, and she said they were just beautiful. It looked really good too, so yeah, nice meals down there. You'll have to come for a drive, B, one day, you and Cam. I just finished a crochet blanket. It's drying at the moment. Oh, nice. It's really, don't you just love trying to get into the spine? So all I'm doing really is a base coat, and then I'll just get the pablos and do all the finer details. But at the moment I'm just getting some colour on the page. And I'm not putting too much ink on the applicator. So has anyone else downloaded Windows 11 yet? And if you have, what do you think of it? Oh, you think you've got food poisoning? Oh, no, B. What did you eat? Oh, no, girl. Not good. Oh, and I was also, just started to use some ink tents actually. So I did say pablos, but I'll put some ink tents into it, I think. Where else do I want some colour? So the ladder's thin. I'll do that with pencil. Just covering up any white now, like light grey. Hi Laurie, thank you for being here. Thanks, Robin. I think I have the world's most sensitive stomach. No, Wendy and I got pizza last Friday, and not this Friday, gone the Friday before. And we got it delivered because we'd had a couple of drinks, so we couldn't drive. And the poor guy trying to find it, and his boss was telling him to go back. We're like, no, don't go back, because we can't go and get it. And he's driving around. It's like, yeah, we just saw you do you come back the way you came, and when he's going, head towards Melbourne, I go, that's the wrong way. Laugh out loud. Anyway, then we saw him come out another street and we go, yep, we can just see your lights. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come straight up. Go all the way to the end. We're out the front waiting for him. I mean, we have to because it's a gated community. You can't get in. So we're waiting out there. It was quite cool. Anyway, and yeah, he come to the end. It's like, oh my goodness. Yeah, she told him her house number and then the address of here. And it's like, don't tell me the house number because that's what he's looking for. And of course, he's looking for the number. And it's like, there is no whatever. And she's so ditzy. It's so funny. She's hilarious. She goes, I know I'm ditzy. I'm an airhead. It's like, I disagree. I'm colouring in Intense. I'm colouring in The Ink House by Rory Dobner, which is a very popular book. Hi, Terry Lynn. Too funny. All right, now, yeah, I really not liking pencils being banded. I'm not sure what to do. I'll figure something out eventually. One day the penny will drop. I just didn't want my art display up against the house. Against the wall. All right, now I have got amber at the moment. That's what I like about using the Intense, which I haven't used for quite a while, is that you can use it straight off the lead. And they're going to last forever. Yeah. So this is the only trouble. All the colours mixed together, whereas I used to have them separate. Well, yeah, don't like them banded. Grey. Light olive. Sepia. Yeah, this system is not working. What else? Dark chocolate. Maybe a bit. Dark. Don't want too many dark colours. What's that one? Indian ink. Another green. See how we go with those for starters, I think. Now, and if this chair drives anyone nuts, we'll join the club. I think I'll use that one. I'll try a bit of sepia. Now, yeah, it's pretty dark. Oh, thank you, Terry Lynn. Posts look like calligraphy pens. Yeah, they do. They do. And everyone, please say hello to Laurie and make her feel welcome. I think you've been here before, Laurie. Excuse me, sorry. Gets a bit hard to keep up with everyone. But if you haven't, welcome on board. Thank you for being here. And I want everyone to make everyone else feel welcome. Go nice with the ink tints too, that colour. So depending on how much colour you want, you can just dab at the brush a bit more and it'll be really dark like it was up here. Wait for it to dry before I add more. Or you can just do a little dab very quickly and lightly if you want less colour. I haven't played with them for a while, so might be a little bit rusty. But anyway, just wait till your paper dries. You don't need too much water. I'm just looking for dark areas under the arches. See where the light's coming in. And so the arches don't blend into each other, I'll use some of this sepia first, which is a really good colour. I love the intense colours. And then use some grey. I know it's in here. Too poop to do. Oh, take it easy, girl. Yeah, a little bit at a time, Terry Lynn. Don't push yourself. Just get better, girl. You're welcome, Rory. Colouring is for you. Do what makes you happy. Exactly. Exactly. That's why the whip is still a whip, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's right, as long as you're okay. Now, you've got windows coming in this side and you've got windows coming in this side. Tickle in the throat, cat's waiting at the door. If I open it, will he come in? Probably not. He'll be a typical cat and just sit there looking at me. Come on, right back. Come on in. Where's your ball? He loves this ball. Picks it up, drops it, and it bounces. And if he hears it, he certainly knows what that sound is. He's so funny with it. So as I was asking before, if anyone has downloaded Windows 11 yet, I did on Thursday, and it's like, it's not too bad. Just a few adjustments, but get used to it pretty quick. And then last night, because of YouTube change, you used to be able to just, when you were setting up for a stream, you just take a picture straight off your webcam and it was there as a thumbnail. Well, you can't do that anymore. I don't think you've got to have to take a picture with the Logitech, the webcam, and then upload it. And then after I've done that, I move it to pictures, so in case I need it later. And stupid Microsoft, if you ever listen, not that you will, but I'm just saying, stupid Microsoft. I was not happy last night. They've taken all the ribbon, like in your file explorer, up the top you have all your, like your ribbon, your menus, and you can select all and do all that. You can't move your file to another folder. I mean, how dumb is that? That is just, I mean, seriously. So I can see there's quite a few people that aren't happy about, taking all those different selections away. But not being able to move your file to another folder is just, that's really, really stupid, not being able to do that. So I wasn't happy last night, so I spent a few hours researching, watched a couple of videos on maybe how to get it back. There was one I followed and it got so far, and it's like, well, I don't have blocked with the instructions he was giving. Someone else in comments said they don't have blocked either. So now what do? It's like, yeah, no, I'll get out of that. And if you don't do it properly or you stuff around with it, you could screw up your Windows completely, and then you'll have trouble. So it's like, no, I can't go any further because I can't see blocked. Didn't do that. Went on YouTube. I think I watched a video on there and I thought it's getting late, so I'll deal with it later. But I mean, really, why did they take that away? I'm on Jamaria. I take it every other week. It just makes me tired. It's just sort of disappear to complete. But again, that's every other week. I just need to. Oh, darling. Alright, I'm still using sepia here. Just getting some shading in at the moment. And there's hardly any water on this brush. It's just damp at the moment. I'll just get the shading in on these steps. Anyway, yeah, having a whinge about Microsoft. Idiots. Now, Payne's grey. There's my neutral grey. Oh, Payne's grey is a bit lighter actually. I'll use Payne's grey. Where are you? This is a bit of a clean. Now I'm on to Payne's grey. And if you find that it's a bit dark, you can just dab it off on your towel, paper towel. Because light's coming in from this side and this side, it just thinking about things a little bit. And then you've got shade from pillars on other pillars, and yeah, this one's a little bit of a thinking game, really. It's like, well, do you do this side dark because the light's coming in here, but you've got windows here, so light's coming in there as well, so it's not as dark as what it would be if you just had it coming in through the one side. So yeah, a little bit of a thinking game. Hello, Mischief. Come and say hello to everyone. Oh, he's not going to do that. He's gone elsewhere. Oh, when was it? Friday we got back from lunch and Wendy was about to go inside. And I thought about it. Wesley was at the front door. Yeah. And it's like, oh, do you want to let him have a play? It's like, yeah, why not? So she brought Bailey over the pup and let him in, having a bit of a play, running around. Went up to the spare room, come out, running around some more, went up the spare room again. And the little horror, being a pup, peed on my freaking new carpet. Was like, oh, Wendy, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, you should be watching him. He's a pup. And it's like, not happy. Not happy, Jan. New carpet. And then we went happy hour that night. And because I'm so sorry. I said, it's done now. You know, don't worry about it. I said, he's banned. She goes, oh, isn't he allowed back over? I went, no. I said, oh, she's joking. And I thought, technically, no, I'm not joking. You bloody watch that dog. You're He's a pup. You're responsible for him. I've got new carpet, and no, I'm not happy. It's not. I want to, new carpet in your house. You want to keep it nice and everything. Oh, I wasn't happy. So maybe you should shut your door. And I was like, I'm not shutting the door. Maybe you should watch him because he's your damn pup. Be responsible. So now I've got this little bit of a mark on my carpet. Yes, Laurie, new carpet. Wasn't happy. Oh, woke up. What are you doing? He's a right roll little horror. What type of water pen are you using? Oh, it's not a good one. It's not a Kuretake or anything like that. Yeah, I might take that back actually. It's made in Japan. Oh, I take that back. Oh, it is. It's a Kuretake. Yep, it's a Kuretake brush pen. Oh, I take that back. I thought it was one of my cheaper ones. Thanks, guys, for love and support. I really appreciate it. Oh, absolutely, honey. If you're not feeling well, Bee's got a bit of a stomach bug happening, a bit of food poisoning or something. She's not feeling too great. Oh, what is he doing? Washed all my bedding yesterday, put that out on the line. Turned my mattress over because it's a new mattress. Had a new doona to put on it. I have to go and check on him a minute. I really don't know what he's up to. So, new doona cover to go on. New doona to go on. Nice clean bedding. And while that's all out in the line, he lost the plot inside. He's running up the hallway, flat out into the bedroom, on the bed, and you know how they pin the ears back and the tail's going. He was in one of those moods, and he'd take off, and then he went a bit silly, and he went off the side of the bed and crashing and banging on the wall and everything. Taking off again and doing that a few times, and then going back outside like he lost the plot. He was in one of those moods. And then when I was making my bed, here's these marks on my wall. Oh, for God's sake. I've got the good old gumption out and I've got them off, luckily, but it's they're as bad as kids. Shocking. I've got no, one day I was outside and he was inside, and I wasn't going to be long. I was just combing my hair, and he's inside. And next minute, he's at the window, jumped up a couple of times at the bedroom window because I'm outside. And he wasn't real keen on that. And next minute, he jumps up and he's hanging off the window somehow. That's like, yeah, he's hanging off the window. And it's like, what's he hanging on to? So I come in later and have a look, and I've got these 2 Freddy Krueger marks in my plaster where he's been hanging on. Oh my God. So I've got a new house and it's not going to stay that way. Horror. So I'm using the Payne's Grey. I need a bit more water there. That pen's got a little bit too dry. That's better. But you don't want it too wet either. So now it's too wet. See, I wasn't getting much water out. Give it a little bit of a squeeze because it was getting a bit dry, and now it's wet. Although this paper is pretty good, it does handle it pretty well. But I still like to be careful with it. So make sure that dries. Oh, see, now it's too wet. There's so many arches and things and different shades that you can put on. Where else? And I've decided to change the water pump. Lynn across the road gave me one that you use for fish tanks. So I changed my little pump from my ornament pump to that one. And it's got the little spout about that long where the water pours out. He was having a good old time in that. Paul was soaking wet and he was splashing it everywhere. He was having a good old time. Bit of a water baby. Yeah, I want grey on here, but I don't want it dark. And if you get variations, it's kind of a good thing, really. It doesn't matter because it's, you know, it's old and dingy down here in the underneath the house or wherever it is. I don't even know where. Over the years, the house has been inhabited by great artists and writers, poets and composers, all drawn to a reservoir of ink in its basement. So this is a basement. Just get that bit darker there around the side of the pillar. That's the other good thing with these two. You can let it dry and then put another coat on and it'll darken it up as well. Alright. Leaf green. Now, I don't think I've got my colours here. I suppose I should look. Yeah, no, it's a dull green. It's not really, because a lot of the ink tints are quite bright colours. So the leaf green is a really olivey kind of green, so it's not really bright. I'm enjoying doing this. I just look forward to getting the pablos and getting into the finer details. Bit more green, like I say before. The water, you know, it goes up and down and recedes, and it's murky and damp. And oh, there's a couple of little beetles or something. There's one there, and there's one over here somewhere. There it is there. So I have to try and remember to colour those. Neutral grey. It's pretty dark. all the little nooks and crannies. It's actually darker in the swatching than it is when I'm using it now. Look quite dark. Not black, but like a good charcoal grey. Working putting pencils back in case. What were you colouring, Laurie? Brittany slams Christina. Singer refuses to answer questions. I have no idea what's happened there. Is that Christina Aguilera? Just looking, just a bit of celebrity gossip. Bit of oak. That oak's a pretty cool looking colour, maybe. We shall see. We all use it. Yes, look at all that in the corner. In the spine. There's no colour at all. So we shall rectify that. Now, do I keep streaming or do I go to the market? I've got it in my head to go to IKEA. That could be dangerous. Because I need to get my cabinet for all my ornaments. I'm sitting in the boxes and I just, oh God, I hope they're all right. Hope nothing's broken. My Pegasus and all the crystals, essential oils, all sorts of stuff. Be that long, oh, I forgot I had that. Oh, you were colouring a mermaid. I'm thinking you should go out and about. It's been so long since you were free. Yeah, go on, you B. You're trying to get rid of me. It would be nice to go out and about. I want to go to IKEA. God, once I get something in my head like that, it can be dangerous. I wonder if my neighbour will go with me. I wanted to take it with me, but then again, it's like, well, be all right with the two of us. Put the seat down because I need to get the flat pack home. And depending on, she said she didn't want it. She wanted to go with me ages ago when we moved in, and then she didn't really need to go anymore, but she might go for a look maybe. But if she sees something she wants, we've got to fit all that back in. The flat packs, fit them in the car. Oh, stop, Heather, dangerous, stop. Oh, I want to go to IKEA. I think it's open today. Like, we're allowed to go shopping in Melbourne, but are we now? I know it's just so weird. It's been so long in lockdown and all the bloody rest of it. I should go down there before we go back into lockdown. It's just all that traffic and everything. I just don't want to deal with it. But I think IKEA should be open now again for us. And I've never been there. So, could be dangerous. I've got a little bit of a list. Yes, I have my little list. Oh, it could be dangerous. I wish I could. Need a coach still. Yep, we are allowed. It's just been so long, it's really weird. I got up this morning, got that in my head. That's dangerous. Oh, couch. I wish I could. Need a couch still. Have an IKEA store near you. No, it's about an hour and a half away or so. Depending on traffic, might be longer than that. I'm about an hour and a half from Melbourne in Victoria. Where are you from, Laurie? So, Geelong's big enough. It's a pity we didn't have one up this way. I Googled it one day and it said IKEA Geelong. I was like, oh, and I got excited. It was like, oh, but no, they haven't. There's been talks of it, but it's never eventuated. Winnie Pooh's my neighbour. Trying to go to IKEA. I'm not sure what she's doing today. Yep, it's in my head now. I'm bad like that. Once I get something in my head, Anyway, I started this one off stream and I'll probably finish it off stream. I just thought I'd fool around a bit today. And then I thought I could go to the market and not stream at all. A few people will be going, where is she? Isn't she streaming? People message me and go, are you streaming today? You didn't stream. Oh, you're in New Mexico. Oh, cool. Colourful. Lots of colours. No IKEA stores near me. Hey, Sherry. I was just talking about loving and leaving you all and going to IKEA. So I've never been there. I tell you what, I think, like B said, yeah, we're allowed, but I tell you what, I don't want to go all the way to bloody Melbourne and find out that I can't get in. You should check online, Heather, before you go. A lot of retail shops have closed down. Yes, see? I don't think IKEA is shut down. I'm just going to make sure they're open first. Don't want to go all that way and find out it's not. And my darling, darling sweet bee, what's the bet? Not sure, but she might go and check for me. And that'll enable me even more. And then I can just, it's like, no, they're not open. It's like, oh, well, I'll keep streaming. Being here just lurking, was watching the end. I'm so we totally messed with you. Head show at Apple TV calls. Yeah, you've lost me. Being here just lurking. Was watching the end of So Me Super Weird, totally mess with your head. You're messing with my head, girl. Show on Apple TV called Servant. I've seen an advertisement for that. Didn't take a lot of notice of it, but I had heard of it. It's one of those shows that makes you question what's real and what's not. Ah, yep. This brush is starting to get a bit dry again. I don't know if I squeeze it, it'll get wet. See, that's dried up there, and it's dried nicely. Like that, because the brush was a bit wet, it was quite moist up there. But the paper's handled it nice. It's nice and flat. It's not wrinkled. And the other side's all good. I can feel a slight bit of wrinkle from this side, but it's not bad. It's okay. Just squeeze a bit of water and clean that, and it's come up pretty good, pretty clean. Oh, God love you, B. You don't have to do that. Richmond? Yeah, go to Richmond. Right in the middle of the bloody city. Heaven forbid. Never been there before. Google Apple Play, which is a good thing. Yes, the only thing, see, I hate about, like, banding your pencils is this happens and they all start falling out, and it's just, no. No. Me no like. Cost me a fortune. I don't know what I don't know what to do. Containers, I don't know. It's, yes, well, and then they get, depending on what you put them in, they get short and then you can't get them out. And, yep. Right. Oh, they go over the back, so I won't put those in at the moment. I might just play with the pablos for a few minutes. Black's good. I don't know why I picked Pablos. Because I coloured one of the other pictures with Pablo. But I haven't played with them for a while, so. And I love my pencils. I love all of them, but there's just some that, if I ever do get to use them, I would not replace them. And keep it simple as well, without having all these different ones. So I'm just defining a few of the edges too as I go. So I can't even get to them. That's not what I want. Mouse grey. And back to the black. Hi Barbara, thank you for being here. Open Monday to Sunday, 10 till 9. Must have COVID vax and mask conditions of entry. Thank you, B. Oh, it's bad. It's bad, 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 bad. Yes, 10 till 9 o'clock tonight. I know. Oh my God. I could have fun. I love this book. It looks so nice. It is a lovely book, Barbara. Yeah, absolutely. Very popular book. This looks so nice. If you mean this, thank you very much. Long way to go. Sorry I missed you last week. It's just rough lately. Oh, Sherry. That's all right, darling. You do what you got to do. I hope everything, so it's just rough. Well, I hope things get better for you real soon, girl. Been popping in and out dinner. Oh. Alrighty. Without stabbing myself on these pencils. And then I'll have to go out further and go and visit B one day. I'll get there one day, girl. I will. So I have picked out olive grey 018, Bistray 047, and Umber 049 in the Pablos. That's what I need. Hang on. Also, Naples Yellow 021 and White 001 or 001, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to get the white and just lighten this up because it is a little bit too bright for my liking. And then on this one, I'm just going to put a bit more yellow in just to match them up a bit. Yeah. I'm going to go soon, guys. I think I'll get itchy feet. Oh, I've got it in my head, and that's dangerous. Oh, well, I've streamed for an hour and 16 minutes. At least you know what I'm up to. And then you'll be all going, oh, what's she going to get? Well, I have got a display that I want from all my ornaments. That's a definite. And anything after that is just dangerous. Mouse grey. I wonder if my neighbour would go with me. This one is Bistray 047. And then, you know, I could say that and get off stream and then decide, oh, no, I won't. And you think about driving down there and it's all right once you're there, but it's just getting there and it's like, can you really be bothered? And, you know, all that goes through your head. So that's where my brain is at the moment. Do I go? Can I be bothered? Get it over and done with. I come home and set up my ornaments. I'd have to move them all again because and then I got an email from Amart from the couch, and it's delayed. It'll be late December, early January, and it's like, well, Christmas. I always get myself a new DVD, and I've already got that, which is Walking Dead season 10. And I wanted to sit on my new couch and watch my DVD. Well, that's something else. Oh, see, yeah, no, dangerous down there. Oh, God, Lord, no. I could get some sort of table. I don't know what I'm going to do with my DVD player, and I've got speakers to set up with them. And then have wires going everywhere, and I'm not going to like that, so I don't know how I'm going to set that up. But it would be nice to get the cabinet full of ornaments over and done with. Cross that off my list. I have them on screen here. Yeah. This is a long way to go. I'm enjoying doing it though. Having fun with it. And that's what it's all about, guys. Have fun. So I'm using Bistray again down here. Just reasonable, you know, or pretty light pressure. Just up to the window a little bit of shadow. And I'll use a little bit of yellow, so a little bit of reflection coming in there. Not too much. It doesn't. It depends where the sun is coming through there, whether you get any light on that or not. Really, in real life, if it was straight on, that's behind the wall, so you probably wouldn't get any real light on it. This one, I'm just putting a bit of yellow in there for colour. Whoa, throw pencils. Just for some colour. A bit more black. Some shading. Open till 9 o'clock tonight. Oh, that's awesome. Got a hole in your pocket? I've got a massive hole in my pocket. I tell you what, all the money's just flown out. That is a cool page. It is pretty cool. All right. When you look at it on screen, you can sort of see a bit of like there, sort of coming together a little bit, lighting and long way to go though. I could play with this for a lot, for ages. A lot of detail. It looks pretty basic when you look at it, but when you start colouring, it's like all the shading and all the effects you could put into it. It's quite it's good to play with. Brain, stop. If I don't go, I don't spend money, do I? Because once that's gone, I'll never be able to recover it. Oh, I love it here, but yeah, a few cracks are starting to show. People whinging, everyone hates the garden. Guy up the road there, his floor is lifting, but she said she was using Pine-A-Clean on it, so I don't know if they're blaming the floor or if it's Pine, because you got to be very careful what you use on the floor here. And she said she's using Pine-A-Clean. It's like, no. You can't steam clean it. You can't use that sort of thing on it. So, oh dear. And then you got a couple that are just full on negative, and one lady used to go walking with them. She stopped walking with them because they're that bloody negative. They just whinge and bitch about everything and anything. And the honeymoon's over. No worries, Sherry. You might come back and I might not be here because my brain just won't leave me alone. It's like, go to IKEA. No. I'm going to drive to Melbourne, spending money. Go to IKEA. Shh. You know what it's like when your brain argues with itself? Or is it just because I'm batshit crazy? Nothing like getting on stream and giving everyone your most inner thoughts. You're all waiting for me to take off, I know. And the more I sit here and ramble about it, the more time's going and I could be out the door. I like that grey and green and black together. That's really cool. Nice colours. we are all a little crazy, laugh out loud. Yeah. Black. I do this though, I get that stupid idea in my head and then now. But oh my god, I'd love to get that. Yeah, all right. Yep, I want to get that ornament thingy because I'm dead set sick of those boxes sitting in the hallway. I'll have to unpack it all when the couch comes to move it. But I'm sick of the. I'm sick of it sitting there. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Hi, Mona. It's called Add. Laugh out loud. Well, just to recap, I have been rambling about going to IKEA today, and I think I might do it. So hello, Mona. Bye, Mona. I won't be here when you get back, Sherry, if you're gone. Still gone. An hour and a half. That's not too bad. Anyway, let's see. All right. I'm going to go, guys. Thank you very much for being here today. Got a bit to go with this. I'd started it off stream, so if I finish it off stream, so be it. Can always play on another page. I was going to do other pages, but yeah, as it turns out, my brain's elsewhere. So enjoy the rest of your day. Have a lovely week. Thank you for being here. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I shall speak to you all soon. Beautiful picture of that. Thank you, Mona. Long way to go. Fair bit to go. Thanks. Have fun. I will. You too, guys. Oh, here's trouble. Hey, Wesley. Come on. What you doing? He's going to sit behind the laptop. All right, guys. Take it easy. I think I might. I'm just going to have a cigarette and contemplate. See if my neighbour might go with me. I will. I'll try to. I'm sure I will. All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.